Good morning. My name is Diana and I am a 14th year teacher in the state of Illinois, and welcome to A Week in My Life. So happy Monday. Today it is currently 40 degrees in my car, which means it is a lot nicer than it's been the past week or so. So I am grateful for that. This week we have a short week. We only have 4 days, and I know last week I think we only had 4 days, but this week we have 4 days because we have a county-wide professional development. And so basically what it is, it's like the counties, like my county, surrounding counties, they all have this day where they get to pick a professional development that they would choose to go to. So if it's like there's like an abundance, a list of like all these like professional developments you can go to, and it's your choice. So if you want to do something math related, if you want to do something reading related, science, SEL, anything, your choice. And they have all these options, and then they have the availability for you to go either to a place, to like a location, or you can do like a Zoom call. And so this is my 3rd year participating in this, because in CPS, in Chicago Public Schools, they don't have, they don't really necessarily do something like this. So, but the past 2 years prior to this, I've worked in Glen Ellen, and so they do that. And so they also do it in my new district that I'm at now. So they have this like I said, countywide PD. So I signed up for the Zoom call one. My colleague, who had never done this before, she signed up for one, and she has to go to like if they're hosting it at a high school or whatever. And I was like, man, you should have did the Zoom calls. Like, you could have stayed home, because they're not requiring us as of right now. I haven't heard anything, and I highly doubt they're going to change it in a span of like 3 days, but they are not requiring us to go into school to watch it. Like my last school, they were like, you still have to come in to our school and be on the Zoom call. Like, if you're not going to a location, you still have to come here. So thankfully in my new district, they aren't having us do that. So that's nice. They're trusting us to be professionals and be at home and do the Zoom call. So that's what I'm doing. I'm currently getting my Starbucks, by the way. So yeah, I just didn't feel like making anything this morning, and we have to go to the grocery store, and so it's been a rough weekend. I mean, not really, but hi, I had a mobile order for Diana. Think so. Yeah, so I mean, I had coffee and stuff at home, but I was just like, I didn't feel like making it. And like I said, it hasn't been a rough weekend, or it's just been it's been a very jam-packed weekend. And so like, I don't know, I was thinking to myself, I should have taken the day off today, because we went to Indianapolis. We were out there all weekend, and then we came back Sunday, but we came back Sunday late, probably at like around 2 or 3 o'clock. And then yeah, it was just, oh nope, it was a vanilla blonde and a oatmeal. Thanks, though. Cool. Awesome. Have a good one. I wonder if that was the other Diana, the one I told you about. But I don't think it was. I think she just, she put have a good day. See, she's so sweet. Look, they always do that. So anyway, yeah, so, so we just had a busy weekend, and it would have been nice to have the day off today, because like I really honestly didn't go to bed till like 12. Well, yeah, around 11, 12. So I should have stayed home. But anyway, so I'm looking forward to my 4-day weekend, or I'm sorry, my 3-day weekend, because even though I'll be on that Zoom call, I won't have to come into class. And then my kids have Monday off, so like we don't have Pulaski Day off, but they do. So my kids have a 4-day weekend, so they'll be excited about that. So and then as far as like what I'm doing today, I have no idea. I did not pick up anything in my book bag to do while I was gone on the weekend, which it's not bad. You know, that's what you kind of need sometimes. But, you know, Monday me is always kicking Friday me. Like, why didn't you do anything? But it's okay, because I'm going to get to school. I'm going to do it at school. I'm going to get my slides together, my lesson plans together, and then we'll kind of go from there. So I'm like kind of lost on where. I know we're starting a new unit for math. I think we're doing integers, so it should be nice. And yeah, so that's pretty much about it. That's going to be my week. But yeah, so I'm headed to school. I should be there hopefully like in the next like 12-15 minutes. And then hopefully I'll get a chance to check in with you. If not, I'll check in with you guys later. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. And I don't know why that person just cut that person off. Road rage is a real thing. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. How is it going? My hair is wild. It is so frizzy, but it is what it is. It is the end of the day, and I am getting ready to leave. I am packing up my stuff as we speak. Today was a really good day. I can't complain about it. It went by really fast, really good. The kids did really awesome. I'll tell you more about my day in the car, but I wanted to show you something really quickly that I did today, which I thought was really cool. I learned this for, if you've ever done personalized learning in your school or like been a part of this program, it's really cool. It's meant to target like every individual student. It's really hard, but the benefit's worth it. Unfortunately, I don't do that here because it is a lot of work and I just don't have the time to do it here. They don't structure it the way they do for normal places that do this. But one of the things I did take away, and I'm going to show you really quickly. So this is a flexible seating chart, and basically what it is, it's like levels. So like the baby Bob gets to work at their seat independently, and then if you do what you're supposed to do, you graduate to your junior Bob, which is you get to work at your desk but with another partner that's also a junior Bob. And then if you're a mature Bob, you get to work around the room and you get flexible seating. And so my kids have been really taking advantage of flexible seating, and so they've been using it but not utilizing it, meaning they've been playing on their iPads or not doing the work or just goofing off. And so I implemented this chart to kind of see their progress. And so a lot of them have been doing what they need to because they want to graduate to a junior Bob. As you can see, they have. Nobody's at a mature Bob yet, but I'm hoping that by this week we can kind of get there. And basically if they lose their spot, they go right back to baby Bob. And so I think that's their kind of way of just knowing like where they are and taking ownership. And I know for a lot of people, if you're going to come at me and say, what's the same thing as a behavior clip chart? Yes and no. It's not necessarily a behavior clip chart because flexible seating is a privilege. It's not a right. And so because it is a privilege, I want to make sure that you're utilizing it to the best of your ability. And the visual kind of helps you to remember where you are. And not only that, but to remember where other people are. So if you want to work with someone that is at your level, meaning you guys have the same incentive, then you can do that. So it's not like a shame thing, but it's more so like I want to be along with my peers. And sometimes I think having them sit independently sometimes, and sometimes I'll have kids who say that, you know, they want to work independently at their desk by themselves. And so I don't look at it as like a shame thing. I look at more like a goal thing. So, but yeah, we shall see how it works. It's working good so far, but, we'll see how that works. But I'm going to head out of here and I'll catch you guys in the car. Let's go home. Whew, I am so done. Sorry. Can't you tell that I'm in here jamming in the morning? It is 55 degrees outside and I am loving it. It's very nice. I'm almost like tempted to want to take my kids outside as opposed to the library, but I don't know, we'll see. Probably the park's all muddy anyway because the snow is melting from the big storm that we had. And so, oh my goodness, this coat. And so, yeah, so it's kind of wet and muggy out, or muddy out, I should say. And so I don't know if I'll do that, but my plan right now is to go home, take the kids to the library, and grocery shopping with me. My boyfriend wants to go to the gym, so I'm gonna let him do that, and then I think I'm gonna pick up my mom later after I'm doing my grocery shopping as well as the library, and then see if I can pick her up and then go to the gym after. But today was easy. Yeah, so in the morning it was pretty good. We went over the expectations of the chart and we kind of went over the expectations. So now I have my kids they're putting their iPads in like their mailboxes because a lot of them have just gotten very loose with it. And like every chance they get, they're playing games or they're just on it. And so it's like really become a distraction. So now I have them putting them up in their mailboxes. And so they're doing that. So that's not going to be a distraction for them. And then, what else am I doing? We went over science. Science was pretty easy. We talked a lot about the 3 types of rocks. And then math, we started on integers today, and the kids were really good about integers. They seem to have gotten it, so I was happy about that. And then, what else did they do? And then we did some SEL, and then we did some ELA. We did grammar and vocab, and then we started our new story about overfishing. So, and then intervention was pretty nice. We're doing some fluency passage. Oh, we did do something else. So I learned this from teaching with a Mountain View, and she does these like super speed words where it's like they start off as like sight words, but then as they keep moving forward, they start getting like harder. And so they partner up with someone, and I don't know if she got this from somewhere else. It's on TPT. I'll have to tell you more about it or link it below. But it's, so basically the kids they're in a partner pair, and so there's like, let's say 20 words. And so the kids go back and forth for a minute. And there's like, I guess I don't want to say stanzas because they're like paragraphs, but they're like stanzas of just words. And so like, let's say the 4 words that are in a row are like to, the, them, it. So like my partner will say the first word, then I'll say the second word. My partner will say the third word, I'll say the fourth. And we just kind of keep switching off, trying to say the words together, and see how far we can get in a minute. And then I think like the end, they get like a nonsense word, which is interesting because a lot of my kids were like, how do you pronounce this? Because it was a nonsense word, obviously. And so so they really enjoyed it. So instead of us doing deer time, we did do that, so that way they can kind of work with partners. They loved the timing. I thought it was a lot of fun. I'll have to show you the thing tomorrow because I have it at school. I'll have to show you like the printout of it so you can kind of see it and get an idea of what to do. But it's really fun, and the kids enjoyed it, and they were learning something. And they didn't realize that like by the time it was all said and done, we had did it like 3 times because we kept going with our sections. Like they were like, oh wow, you know, it's already time to go to specials. So, and a lot of them expressed that they enjoyed it. So I was happy about that. So that was something new we tried today, and I'm hoping that I can continue doing that during our deer time, and then start looking at new games that we can play during that, because we only do have 20 minutes and I don't want to start a lesson doing the 20 minutes. It is nice that they do reading, but my principal was kind of having like a meeting with us, and they were just kind of talking how deer time has become a little bit like less helpful, and so like we have to kind of read with a purpose. And so like we can do fluency, we can do this, and we can do a lot of other word games. So I'm thinking that maybe that's what we'll do during those 20 minutes before we go to prep every day. But we shall see. And then maybe I'll sneak in a couple of deer times here and there just so they could read for fun. But yeah, so that's my plan for today. I'll try to check in with you guys later. Maybe I'll check in with you guys while I'm at the gym. I don't know. We shall see. But I hope you had a great Monday, and it's already done. Good morning and happy Tuesday. One more day closer to the weekend. One day less we have to do during the week. Anywho, how is your morning going? Mine is going good so far. I was just super duper lazy this morning. I did not want to get up to save my life. I was legit screw this life. I am tired and I want to stay sleeping. Unfortunately, that couldn't happen. So I had to get up and get myself ready for school. And I do have duty this week. And I missed yesterday. I'm going to be honest. I kind of remembered, but then I kind of pretended that I forgot. Only because I had things to do. Like I said, because I was in Indy, I didn't do anything on my computer, and so I had a lot to set myself up for the morning and the afternoon, and so it was just I had to make copies, and by the time it was all said and done, I was just but that's okay, because the person that does duty with me in the mornings, she actually I think it was a few weeks prior, which I just realized that I do have duty, and I put my shoes on with no socks. And normally it's not so bad because it's supposed to be 55 today. So I was it's not so bad. And my feet are usually not very cold, so it's not that bad. But it's also not meant for, when you have duty. So that's going to be interesting this morning for those 10 minutes of being outside. People are going to look at me like I'm crazy, but whatever. But yeah, so... so she, I think it was 1 week, she missed almost the entire week, and then I think on Thursday she remembered and was I'm so sorry, and I usually write these things down, and I normally have it written down but it's interesting because when you think about it, where we're at, we only need one person outside. We really don't need two, but they have us do two anyway on one side for 4th and 5th grade, and then they have someone on the other side that just does 6th grade, which, again, I don't really think we need two people out there. One should be suffice, but whatever. I digress. I don't make the rules. I just go by them. So, today I have no clue what we're going to be doing for science because we've been talking about the rocks. We compared the rocks yesterday. We looked at them. We looked at some pictures. We talked about what makes what. We talked about the rock cycle. And so my colleague was do we want to do a quiz? But we don't want to do a quiz today because that would be kind of mean to just tell the kids, hey, we're going to do a quiz. So we might just review. I'm going to look at this quiz and then review it to see what it entails. And then for math, we're looking at the next section in the unit, 8.2. So yesterday, I actually stayed till about 3:45, as you guys saw, and then I just did grading and stuff like that. And then I was just running around like crazy afterwards. And I mean, I guess not running around like crazy, but I went to the library with my kids. So I got home and then I took them to the library for like a little over an hour. We checked out some books, and my kids got to play for a little bit, and then we left, and then we went to my mom's house because I was going to go to the grocery store first, but then I was like, do I really want to take 2 kids to the grocery store trying to grab everything that I needed, because I had looked up some new recipes to make different foods this week, and so running around in Jewel looking for all of these different items probably would be fun with 2 kids. So I went to my mom's house. I had her watch them for a little bit. Me and my niece went to Jewel, and then I grabbed them and then went home, and by the time it was all said and done, I didn't even get a chance to go to the gym, and I was not happy about it, but everything else needed to be done, so it was done. But that's about it. That was my evening, and now I am back at work. Today I don't think I have anything going on after school today. Yeah, I think I'll just be home so I can actually go to the gym. I'll probably just make dinner and stuff after the gym, and that'll be it. So but yeah, so hopefully, yeah, so have you seen my ensemble? I guess my daughter's school has it's Dr. Seuss week, and so she was like talking about Dr. Seuss and wanted me to like participate. So I have a Dr. Seuss shirt. It says Teacher of All Things that I got at Universal Studios, and I had my Dr. Seuss earrings, so I'm wearing those today. I think I looked it up online, and it said March 2nd was the day that they did the Dr. Seuss day at school, but I think this year in March 2nd it'll be a Sunday, so we won't be in school to celebrate it. So I think maybe that's why they're doing it all week. I'm not sure, but my daughter was like, I have to wear green, because I guess they're doing the green eggs and ham thing. So should be fun. It'd be cute because I know they have pictures and they normally have them online. So it'll be cute to see them later. But that's about it. That's all I got for you guys this morning. I'll check in with you guys later. I'll try to check in with you at school as per usual, but you guys already know how that goes. But if I don't check in with you guys then, I'll check in with you guys after school, of course, and just tell you a little bit about my day and what we did. So all right, so I will see you guys later. Hopefully you guys have a great Tuesday morning. So it's lunchtime. I'm drinking my water. This is what I'm eating today, my main cuisine. Been reading, these are really good. I'm eating that. I had some bell peppers. I have a banana and an apple. Trying my best to eat healthy, especially the fact that I didn't go to the gym yesterday. But yeah, so that's just it right now. I'll show you my classroom and how quiet it is. Well, despite my neighbors. So this afternoon, we're going to be working on reading, and then we have our second special. We have our first special right after lunch, and then we have our second special later on in the afternoon. But we did math today. We did integers, comparing and contrasting, as well as ordering them. So that's kind of what we did. We're going to do that probably tonight for homework. I'm going to actually assign that once my computer charges, because I'll show you really quickly where, if you're going to see back there, that's where my charger is. So I can only charge it like back there. So I have to wait till it charges, and then I'll work on that. But hope you're having a great day. I'm going to finish my lunch, and I'll check in with you guys later. Good morning and happy hump day. It is Wednesday and it is 43 degrees in my car, so it's not so bad. And it's supposed to be like 48 or something like that. But it's also cloudy, which stinks because the sun usually makes it warmer. But we had a good day yesterday, so I'm not going to complain today. Anyway, happy Wednesday. It is the middle of the week. We have one more day after today, and then we have our professional development on Friday. So I won't need to be in attendance. I can stay home. I honestly was thinking of taking the day off tomorrow, only because I'm just like, man, I mean, it hasn't been a long week. I've been okay, but I feel like I just haven't recovered from my trip to Indianapolis, and it's like I'm just so tired. And so I wake up, I've been waking up in the mornings just feeling tired, and like I just want to sleep in. Like I want a day to sleep in. And now, mind you, I did have some days in Indy where I got to sleep in and whatnot, but I don't know, it hits different to be able to sleep in on a weekday. I don't know. Teachers know, maybe people that work know, but it always feels different. You know, it's like your brain knows, oh, it's the weekend, so they're kind of just like, meh. But on a weekday, it's just like the sleep is just so much better. And I think it's just one of those things where you wake up and you're like, I'm supposed to be doing something, but I don't have to do it. And therefore, I feel great. So I don't know if you guys feel that way, but I do. I don't know. So I thought about it. It's crossed my mind, but I don't know if I want to take the day off or not. And then also, like, my boyfriend usually goes in on Thursdays. I don't know if he's going to go in this Thursday because has to go in today. And he has a field trip with my daughter from like 9 until 12:45. And then I think afterwards he's supposed to head to his job. So I don't know, because of that, maybe he might not go in tomorrow. But if he is going to go in tomorrow, that would be nice. Nothing against my boyfriend, but I rarely these days, and if you have kids, you know that like you rarely get time alone in your own house. There's never like not someone there. And so it is nice to be able to have a time where I'm at home by myself and no one is there. So that was my thought process. I was like, the kids will be at school and, he'll be at work, whatever. But I don't know if that'll transpire. And so, I don't know. Maybe I'll just chuck it up and get through Thursday and then have Friday, even though I won't be able to sleep in because I'll have to, be up. I got to take my kids to my mom's house because they're off on school. And I have that Zoom call. So, anyway, those are my inner thoughts this morning. Sorry to blow them at you, but I don't know. I just, we're chatting. We're having conversations. But anyway, so today, what do we have going on today? So we have Watch Dogs today, and usually the Watch Dogs, since I've gotten my math games, have been a lot easier because I've always felt bad when they come in. So I think I've explained this before, but our Watch Dogs are just like dads that kids go to school and they come in and they just like volunteer and stuff every Wednesday. And so it used to be an issue because it was like they would always come and then I'd have to stop and play games. And it's like, I mean, I still have to do that, but now that I have like math board games, I just have them play math board games with the kids. And so they'll just play some math board games and the kids love it. And so this week it's the boys, because last week it was the girls, and the boys were like, we want to do it this week. So the boys are going to do it with the dad this week. And so we're just going to keep trucking along in math. And then science, I'm going to have them still continue to create we were doing like a storyboard that rock cycle. And so I think I'm going to have them continue to create the rock cycle for that. And then, what else am I going to do? And then ELA, I think we finished our last story, and now we're going to start getting into the culminating task to do the infograph that we're going to do for reading. And that is about it. So I don't really have much after that. So I will see how the day goes. I'm just so tired, and I don't mean to be. But something that I did get yesterday that I think is very exciting and I want to share, because I told you guys about these overnight oats. I freaking love them. And so I go to Walmart, because Walmart is the only one that sells like my flavor. I like the cookies and cream. I'll eat the other ones, but I like the cookies and cream. But anyway, so Walmart is my only go-to or whatever that I can go to. But lately, I've been going to Walmart and I haven't found my flavor. And it's just annoying to go to Walmart. I don't know about you. I'm a Target girl. I don't like to go to Walmart only because it's just so obnoxious. And it's just like, I don't know. It's like, If you know, you know. But anyway, so I went online on Amazon and I actually ordered a box of like 9 packs, and it came with a blender bottle, and look at it, it's so cute. So I got it yesterday and then I put him on, and it is so awesome, and I'm so excited to drink this because it is my flavor and it comes in this cute blender bottle. I mean, I like the little bottle, but I feel like this one's giving me more, which is nice. Yeah, so I have like 9 packs of these and I am all about it. I love them. This is totally not a sponsored video, although I would like it to be. But I do like them a lot. I think it's very convenient, very easy, and the fact that it does have like, I think it's like 15 grams of protein or something like that, which is nice because I will, you know, not be hungry throughout the day, and I make it through lunch and I don't really snack or eat anything because I'm full from these. So I like these a lot, and they're like my new go-to. So but yeah, like I said, I like the cookies and cream. I like the blueberry. They do have like cookie dough, and they have like some other flavors like brown maple syrup and stuff like that. I don't know, this one I just fell in love with after I don't know, maybe it's because it's got cookies and cream, you know, flavoring. I don't know, but it's good. So I'm going to have it, and I can smell it. It smells like cookies and cream. So good, so good. But anyway, I am headed to school, so I should be there in about maybe 15 minutes. So I'll chat with you guys later. Good afternoon and happy Friday. OMG, I did not record anything today. It was crazy. And I mean, it wasn't crazy in terms of like school today, but it was just crazy yesterday. I had a lot of like running around and things to do. And so I did not even like think to record this morning because like I just kind of rushed to school and got you know what, let me backtrack because it is not Friday. Holy moly, it is actually Thursday, but it is like Friday because as I've been telling you guys all week, we have the day off tomorrow. Well, I mean, like I said, we have those professional developments, but we have no students tomorrow, and so it is going to be nice and sweet. I am excited for that. And so I can't complain about that. So I'm just going to be on a Zoom call pretty much all day for that professional development. So I take that as a win, and it is a day off for me. If I don't have to teach kids, it's a day off. So anyway, yeah, so today was just, it wasn't too crazy. You know, towards the end, it did get a little crazy. Like my students were they were just very hyper, and the class next to me, the 5th grade, they had like art appreciation, so they were very extra. And then 3rd grade was a little bit extra, so it was like by the time it was all said and done, after we had did our infograph like groupings for ELA, I just had them take notes for social studies on their own because I was like, yeah, I'm like, I can't read through these and we can't discuss what's going on because, you know, there was just so much going on. So we'll probably might have to do that on Monday if we have a chance, because I know we normally don't do social studies on Monday because it's such a short day. So it's like by the time I get my kids back at 1:10, I usually try to utilize that time to like do ELA and stuff. So that's kind of where I am with that. And so I like to take those like 50 minutes or 40 minutes because yeah, we get back at 1:10, so like that was 40 minutes. I try to do ELA. So I don't know, maybe I will contribute about 30 for them to do the infograph, and then maybe about 10 to kind of discuss social studies. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But nonetheless, yeah, so we started the infograpphs. Math, we were doing rational numbers and comparing integers, so that was good. The kids seemed to really grasp the concept for this. It wasn't so much as a struggle as last unit with geometry, so I'm hoping that this continues to get better. I think it's gonna be a little bit more hectic when we start like adding and subtracting and multiplying and dividing. I don't know, to be honest, I have not looked ahead to see if that's what we're gonna be doing in this unit. But I can't imagine that we wouldn't, but it looks like we're kind of setting this up for coordinate planes, which will be nice because I do have some good ideas for the coordinate planes. Just some like worksheets and things that I think they'll enjoy to do once they figure that out. So, but yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll kind of see how that goes from here on in. But yeah, so right now I'm just headed home, and my boyfriend said that he wants to take my kids to go see like Monster Jam. There's like some kind of like monster truck thing going on in my area, and so he's gonna take them along with a buddy of his to kind of go and see that. So he might take the kids, and if he does then I'll probably go to the gym, and then when he gets back he said he would go to the gym, and then I'll just like cook dinner. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I'll check in with you guys. I actually will check in with you guys at home at some point, or at the gym, because I feel so bad that I did not check in at all today. And just like the day goes by me, and you know, the fact that, like I said, I normally try not to record in school always throws me off, because at least if I'm at my desk and I'm doing a task, I can like pop on and talk to you guys. But these days I can't really do that because, like I said, there's so many people walking in and out of like my area, and I have no doors and I have no walls, so people, like, if they need to pass through, they pass through. And so it's just very awkward to be like vlogging while like I'm sitting in like this big room and talking to my phone. So I don't know, I gotta figure it out. But nonetheless, yeah, so I'll check in with you guys because that's all I got right now. And I can't wait to get home, and then just 3 days. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. All right, well, I will talk to you guys in a little bit, and I hope you guys had a great Thursday. And if you're still on the grind, hopefully at the end of the day it is fabulous for you.